You want 2K rumors and news, you in the right place. Want a community that's cool, you in the right space. You want tips, subscribe now and ring the bell. Then go to the park and give them hell. The Boot Squad is an organization with all winners. Soldiers up in formation, we all killers. And when you step on the court, yo, you're our dinner. When I play D in the...
Alright, so we back with the next one. The BRUTALCITY podcast is back. Yeah, we had to take a little week, man. It was hectic as hell. So we said, you know what, we're gonna relax, play it a little bit, experience the season 2 a little bit, then we're gonna give y'all some good feedback. You don't know it's your boy BRUTALCITY on the scene, wicked and mean.
Hey, what's good, All City fan? What's good, Brew Squad? Stand up. We back with another episode of the BRUTALCITY podcast and a ton of information to cover. Let's get into it.
Alright, man, so we're gonna start straight off. We're gonna start off, put our feet in the fire. We talking about the sliders of the movement and shooting being affected straight out the gate with the season 2 patch, man. What are your thoughts, my G?
You know, I've noticed quite a few changes. You know, like I always say, I have my finger on the pulse. I'm out there. As you guys know, you come to the live streams almost daily, and I know Brute's out there as well with the Brew Squad. We out there trying to get a feel for all of these changes. And man, have there been a ton of changes, like noticeable changes. Not just they make a slight change and barely anybody notice. It actually is. It feels like game-changing type of changes. Movement and shooting, at least from what I've seen, I can't really say much about movement aside from feeling like I'm sliding a little bit more, similar to what I've witnessed in previous 2Ks, is where I felt like I had more control. No, Brute. I felt like I had more control of my player before.
What? I gotta ask you, do you have gym rats on your builds yet?
I had not on this new build, but I did my workouts. It's the same as doing the workouts.
And do you buy boost?
I buy boost. I buy Gatorade. Not all 3, but I buy Gatorade.
Well,
like
the one that give you the extra bar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What I noticed is this, man. Like I saw it more on my 6'6" because I got out there with my 5'9". First day, my 5'9", not the cheesy 9'9" speed, whatever. My 5'9" only got like a 90, just barely over 90 and stuff like that. And what I noticed, right, when I ran on the boost and Gatorade, I felt the difference big time. Yeah. And my gym rat ran out because I think something happened with season 2 with the gym rat badge as well. A lot of people bit gym rat. That badge was taken away and stuff like that too. So I think it might be linked to these. Like I think they buffed the need for boost.
You're right. I felt this. This happened this morning. I'm up at 4 this morning going to old gym, and I noticed from yesterday that I didn't have my workout done.
Yeah.
So I said, hold on, I'm sliding. I feel like I'm stuck in the mud. Like somebody's quick first step is just blowing right past me. So I'm like, hold on a second, what's happening here? I forgot I didn't do my workouts. Went and did my workouts. Came back, felt a little more responsive.
Yes. Whereas we could have survived a little bit without it. We could have survived, but now I think they made it to the point where you need to get that. But the problem is a lot of people with the gym rat glitch is not able to do any workouts. So they're stuck without it.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even know. I know people are hitting me up complaining about this gym rat stuff and how do you get it? I did my 45 games in the season and I still don't got it type of stuff.
Yeah, it glitched for a few people. It is glitched for a few people. And yeah, I think 2K made it to where, because that's one of the things I hate about 2K too. I ain't gonna front with y'all. The fact that it's more like a pay to win because you have to buy boost to really have your player perform as its best. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go out there without boost, like even with my guards, if you go out there without playmaking boost, I'm feeling way worse dribbling the ball. Without shooting boost, I'm not hitting as consistent. You know what I mean? And it's just really, that's one of my biggest gripe with 2K. Trust me.
Listen, we come from an era, and I'm sure Brute could attest to this. We come from an era of gaming where you didn't even need to. We're talking about 2K gaming, where you didn't even need to purchase boost. There was a time where I was totally against boosts, and I would slander some of the people who had to buy boosts to come on, because it was so noticeable when they got boosts, right?
100%.
It was so noticeable. And now we're in a time where it's like, if you don't got boosts, you're putting yourself and your team at a disadvantage.
Exactly.
And then further, to add to that, 2K22 seemed like a good year at the beginning. It seemed like touch on this slightly. Yeah. It seemed like a good year where we could play with I was just getting shooting boosts only.
Yeah, but I was boasting about that too. Like, I didn't need boosts. Like, I was boasting at the beginning of the year. I was boasting. That's why I think like with season 2 they patched it. You know what I mean? Yeah, and one thing they patch again, we gonna move on to this next. This is a hot topic right here. This one, on-ball steals. Mike Wayne did announce the on-ball steals patch. What are your thoughts, my G?
Game changing. Listen, we already have the meta guard is out there, so we got the meta guard. This is prior to the on-ball steal patch, the on-ball steal nerf. We already got meta guards that are super small. Quick first step Hall of Fame, handles for days Hall of Fame, allowing them tremendous speed boosts, right? Then they get blinders, they're working around a heavy brick wall screen. Then they get blinders, mismatch expert on Hall of Fame to give them a tremendous shooting boost. Now we're gonna nerf on-ball steals. What is going on, 2K? This was supposed to be the year for defense. What happened? I thought you were gonna stick to your guns.
I forgot they made their promise to us. I forgot.
This year, they said they were going to stick to their guns. This is the year for defense. And I felt so proud of that idea. Like, I felt so proud to be, like, a member of the community for 2K sticking to their guns. You feel what I'm saying? And here we go again.
It's sad, though. It's sad, though, but I call it because they always do it. Because my thing was this, right? Let the game settle at least for the first season. Let's see how it is. Let us play. Just fix the first season. Just focus on stability issues, the error codes, the shutting off consoles, the everything wasn't working how it's supposed to. Let's focus on fixing those with the first few patches, but then they just start dropping what seemed to be this defensive patches. You know what I mean? And nerfs. Then defensive nerfs, and then you see what's going on. If you go to a park, I hate park right now. I ain't gonna front with y'all. I don't enjoy park as much since the patch, because all I'm seeing is patch, and I'm forced to create a short build to be competitive, because all we're going up against is left riders with Hall of Fame brick walls, as you said before. And I don't care how good a defensive team you are, they're pushing you to the limit. If you're an elite defender, they're pushing you to the limit, right? The IQ needed right now to play 2K in terms of basketball IQ is not there, especially in the park. You might need a little bit more in the rec or pro-am, but when it comes to park IQ, in that space, the game has been broken down to simple, basic left, right, and shooting.
And I feel the same way. That's what we're noticing out there. You know, it's like, I wondered, this crossed my mind earlier this week. I'm saying maybe it's because the bulk amount of their microtransactions come from shooting boost. Maybe that's what it is. I couldn't figure it out because everybody was so happy with the game. That's what troubles me. Like, a lot of people were really happy with the game. Why are we dumbing it down? People want to learn. People want to feel like there's an accomplishment because of the effort they put in. Like, they put in some effort and they met a goal, and now they're a good 2K player. Yeah. This is why 2K21 players weren't nearly as respected. You feel what I'm saying? They weren't respected.
You could lose to anybody right now. You could,
I feel the same way about part 2.
In fact, I feel like I'm playing, and y'all might come at your boy for saying this, I feel like we're playing NBA 2K21 current gen.
Scary sight.
Because what was current gen? Think about current gen strategy, right? Current gen strategy is this: get a guard that could speed burst, get a lockdown that could defend it, and get a center to set the screens. That was the meta. What's the meta right now for 2K22?
Same exact thing. The only difference right now, You know what's the difference right now? Blinders and mismatch expert on Hall of Fame. You know what blinders on Hall of Fame allows these players to shoot? They're able to hit 75 to 80% of their shots that are contested 10 to 25%. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Come on, 2K. This was supposed to be the year for defense. Come on.
Yeah, definitely. That's out the window. We could say that's out the window. At least we could say that's out the window. And I don't understand why. Because people are just ranting, raving at how good the game is, man. But and I don't see why. I really don't see. I don't know who they got in their ears that's telling them, yo, you should probably patch the Steelers.
Who is in their ear?
Who is in their ear? Because there's some content creator that got in their ear. There's someone who they go to get feedback. Trust me. There's someone or a group of people they go to get feedback about the game that is misinforming them. They're not just putting this out and just say, let's just randomly patch it. Because Mike Wenham not on the game as much. They're not. So I know they put their trust into someone, bro. But who is that?
Who is that? If you guys find out who that is, be sure to hit us up on Twitter. Let us know so we can talk about it. Because we want to know just as well as you. Who's making them change the game for no good reason? If you guys like the changes, let us know as well in the comment section. Yeah. But if you're like pretty upset with these drastic changes, turning 2K22 into more of like a pay to win type of game where it's noticeable that these changes, you have to get boosts, you have to make adjustments. If you feel that way, if you're not too happy about these changes, let us know in the comment section too. It's pretty wild. It's wild,
man. It's wild that you literally need, like, you don't have to get to wins now. Don't get me wrong, you don't have to go the short, but I still run out there in the park a lot with my 6'6". I run out there and still get a lot of wins. But I'm telling you, you reach up on that 5'9", yo, you could bet life is so much easier for them than it is for you. You know what I mean? So if you going taller, you definitely challenging yourself. And I salute everyone that does it, because I do it as well. But sometimes I just feel like, man, I'm going to pull up my 5'9", bro. Because it's just like, you know, I just got to hezzy and speed burst until I get open.
You know what's wild is that, you know, I first started with a 6'2", and then I went to a 5'10" build. Now I'm using a 5'10", right?
Yeah.
And I feel this 5'10" build, one could finish like a slasher. So he's finishing really well. At 5'10", I'm like, I don't understand.
Mine's got contact dunks, bro. I'm dunking over centers.
Yeah. So I'm like, what's going on here? I couldn't understand it. I didn't understand. I thought small players were just for shooters. But then we learned that I could finish, and I could finish good and still shoot really good and I got 40 playmaking badges on this build.
Oh, wow.
And they're all Hall of Fame. They could all go ankle breaker Hall of Fame. Hit handles for days. So I'm trying to understand the logic of 2K. Why do they make it that this small build
is dominant? In a basketball game.
Yeah, why is that the case?
There's so much to talk height's supposed to be an advantage. Height is a disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage.
And we forgot to mention too that they buffed limitless spot up and chef. So now those distance shots, now they don't have to toe the line no more. Like I was out there with gold last night and damn near hitting from half court.
Oh really? I haven't given it a full test.
Yeah, I went out there last night to test it out, man. I was out there hitting distance on my 5'9" because that's all I could get, because I didn't go with the meta and get the 99 or the playmaking and stuff like that. I went and just got a 9 something so I could get gold. And I was out there hitting from distance with it, man. I'm telling you.
So, you know, are we going back to offense? That begs the question, what forces these changes? We know that they're being aggressive in the idea that they want you to get boosts. We know that because there's been huge changes where we were hitting without boosts. We were doing certain things without boosts already. So does this have something to do with boosts, yeah? Does this have something to do with microtransactions? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. We'd definitely like to know about that, because it's really odd why they would make changes like this. I can't figure it out.
Exactly, fact. Now let's move on to some. I want to I ain't gonna front. Season 1, I bashed the rewards. I was the bad guy bashing the rewards for a thing. You tried your best to support 2K. Like, yeah, 2K, they're trying. You know, good thing, they're doing their thing. All right, I was like, all right, man. You know what I mean? There's always two sides to each coin. I'm putting up. What do you think about season 2 rewards?
So I'm not for like arm sleeves and all this other stuff.
Okay.
But when I look at, first of all, the way the season goes, like I like the idea that we're just playing the game. And I think it's going to be a little more difficult with all these changes that were made because in season 1, a good majority of the community, a good majority of you guys really enjoyed the gameplay. That's slowly changing. So the reason why I'm referring to that is because when you enjoy the gameplay, then these rewards that are coming in from the season just seem like additional incentives.
Yeah,
so there's no way.
You're right. I never thought about it. So now you focus on the gameplay that you get the rewards, but now we switch around. They focus on the rewards and not the gameplay. I get.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
So I'm like. Now it's like, hold on a second. We're not enjoying, so if we're playing it, we're trying to get the rewards, and are those rewards worth it?
Oh.
And that's where we're at. Are they worth it? So we got the mascot. I've seen quite a few people with the mascot, the skeleton mascot.
Yeah.
It looks dope, kinda, but then it gets weak real quick. Like
that's my thoughts exactly.
Yeah. So it's like at first glance, it's like that's pretty cool, but then it kind of gets really weak really quickly, and I can't imagine running up against a team of skeletons. Who's who? You can't wear a headband.
And that's one thing I mentioned in one of my previous videos. We as a 2K community, at least visually, not gameplay wise, we always resort to the meta. Everyone plays alike, but visually, we like to set ourselves apart. A path, right? When you step out to that park, we like to have a unique look on, unique drip, whatever it is, whatever combination, gotta be different. That's why face cans are so important. It sets you apart from everybody. But with this mascot, it's the only option.
Who's who? Yeah, you hella confused.
They give you a different color, a different nothing, like
options.
So, yeah.
I was looking at it last night, and it was just like, man, is it really this bland? Is it really just gonna? This is it?
Yeah.
And this is the top level reward. You know, it is what it is. But we got the. Let us know what you guys think about that as well. Do you like the mascot? What would you be using the mascot when you hit level 40? How long do you think it's gonna last? Because my personal opinion on it, I don't think it'll last past season 3. I don't think people are gonna be using it past season 3.
Yeah.
My personal opinion. I don't know. We got the badge point, the black suit, the diamond green alert, and the trike.
Yeah.
The black suit is fresh in my opinion.
Yeah, to me, the black suit. I think I'll probably rock the black suit more than I rock that. I might rock the mascot for the first week or so, like or a few days. I'm even sure if it might meet a week, maybe a few days. But the suit, I could see me rocking the black suit. Look fresh though. Yeah,
it does look fresh. I like that idea too. Probably the best reward that I seen on the list was that black suit. Yeah, I remember coming across it and being like, "Ooh,
exactly." So I agree with that 110%. All right. So
I would like to say about this because I noticed that they got the trike, right?
Yeah.
And when I'm thinking back on previous years, and there's not to go too far off of season 2 rewards, but these rewards that we're beginning to see makes me wonder about the future seasons rewards, and are they going to follow suit with these rewards that we've seen, these top level rewards? And the reason why I'm bringing this up, and I'll just throw this out there real quick, jetpack. So thinking about that, it's been said that there's a jetpack.
Exactly. Current gen. No current gen. Yeah, current gen. PC already found out that the file is there. They already did the whole, PC always hacking. But that could be a next reason why 2K don't want to put next gen on PC. Because we already know that next gen can run on PC. Come on, my PC is way more powerful than these next gen consoles. Exactly. But there's a reason why usually it's just 1 year. 2K, the 1 year they leave it off PC, then the next year they bring it on PC. For some reason,
They're
They
not.
decide not to do it, and I think is partially you could link that, and this is off topic again, and partially because they don't have that what you call it, cheats, anti-cheat. They don't have an anti-cheat for PC right now. And that's the next reason why we probably don't even have cross-platform. Because if you have cross-platform for a game that is provided on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, they will have to focus and invest in anti-cheat for PC.
You ain't lying. I ain't trying to play no 10-foot players. I'm not with it.
Exactly.
I'm not with it. Yeah.
So
Yes,
we
I
go
feel
way
you,
off topic on that one, but yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
You understand what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And one thing I want to mention, before you think is that Xbox actually put out a patch for all the shutting off we've been experiencing. I ain't gonna front with y'all, bro. Y'all almost got me over on the PlayStation 5 full time. Like I was 1 day away. Because after season 2, it got worse. Like I couldn't even play the park.
Oh, no way.
Like I couldn't even play the park. In 1 day I was shut off like 6 to 7 times trying to play park games. Whereas before season 2, I could have played park, but I just couldn't go into the rec and I couldn't do the Chris Berkeley workouts or something. It was that bad over there. It was that bad. And what frustrated me was knowing that a few games that dropped, like Call of Duty and a few other games that had this issue, these companies put out a patch for that issue.
Fixed it.
Yes. But this time, so much people was going at Xbox that Xbox actually put out a fix for it. But there is a caveat. You have to be part of inside of the program, and you have to be level 5, which means you have to be part of the insider program. And I found this out recently because I've always had the insider program, which is a program developed for you to test out operating systems before they released out to the masses. You could test them out, find out bugs, you report to them or whatever. So that's a system they got in place. You got to be part of that for at least 3 months or something to get a level 5. And then you're going to have access to that off bat. You're going to have access earlier than people who are new to the program. So, but the good thing is, after they put it out, it's not a long while before they release it to the masses. Right?
There you go.
Yeah. So I just
that's super great news, man, for all you Xbox players out there. I know you guys been coming into the stream like, when are they gonna fix it, man? I can't even play my career. I can't go into the rec. What is happening? My Xbox shuts off. I'm nervous. It's good to hear that Xbox stepped up, and I'm surprised. This goes to show, just in case you guys are not aware, this goes to show how much pull 2K actually has. Because if they were in the company that they were, they would have been shelved.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
facts.
yeah.
Facts. And a few people hit me up telling me that their PS5 been shutting off. Not a lot, but a few people. I know it's scary. Yeah, I'm looking. I ain't found no solutions for it yet, but trust me, I'm still looking. I'm still looking into it.
To add to that, I would like to say that while I'm playing, in recent, maybe the last week or two, I've noticed, like, you know how you hear your PlayStation sometimes, like, it's doing something. I don't know if it's the fan that's kicking up or something's happening where you could tell, and then you see the slow motion happen on your so, and that's when you start hearing the noise on your PlayStation. You're like, hold on, there's some correlation there. Is my joint about to shut off? So I have felt like that over the last 2 weeks.
Like, I'm new to PS5. I've been looking in the corner like, what's going on in there?
Hold on a second.
Like, what's going on? Like, I've been hearing it. I've been playing and hearing click, like.
Yeah, that's been over the last week or so that I've noticed the same thing. And this is just me traveling, like me going to a destination in the city. One play from point A to point B, the joint gets slow motion and the PlayStation kicks up, and you just feel a little nervous from everything that we're hearing. It's like, let us know if this has happened to y'all too, so we could kind of keep a track record of this. If this happens to y'all, put it in the comment section.
Yeah, 100%. All right, so we're gonna move on now. I think we're gonna have a Halloween event called the Long Night, man. You got some details on that, man?
I do. So the Long Night starts Halloween Day, October 31st, It says here players will be treated, pun intended, to a massive Halloween extravaganza where darkness will blanket the city, and it's titled The Long Night. It's going to be a 2 XP event. It says all day long, players can trick or treat in the dark and receive banners, consumables, VC, and more. On new gen, over 30 houses and store locations will turn into trick-or-treat locations around the city. For current gen fans, players must search decks. So pay attention here for current gen, because I know you're going to come onto the stream and ask me about this. Current gen is decks 4, 15, and 16 to claim their treats. And lastly, you earn 2 XP by playing games. But once the clock strikes midnight, it is all over. So you're definitely going to want to make sure that you get everything you can out of the long night. It should be super dope. I'm super excited about it. So
wait, when it starts?
It says on October 31st, so it might
Okay.
be midnight of the 30th, like that starting midnight. I'm not 100% sure. But I know it's supposed to be an all-day event, and it ends like on the 31st at midnight.
Okay.
Everything shuts down. So
interesting.
we'll see. Maybe it's that night. Maybe it could
I'll
be
be on
that.
it,
That's how it
man.
usually is.
I'll be busy on both consoles, man. I'm trying to at least get some of these double events. You know what I mean? I'm close to. I'm 30 something right now on Xbox. I'm trying to hit
Man, oh man, sweaty.
I'm trying to hit on both consoles, man. I'm trying to hit on both consoles now. I ain't going for it.
Right.
But like as I said before, like y'all almost had me full time, bro. I was like, bro, man, I was mad that I hit level 40 on Xbox for the first season. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to leave that and then grind full time on PlayStation because that shut off console thing was getting to me, man. I ain't gonna lie to you,
I could imagine. I would be sick. I would be sick if that was me.
That was
having my console shut off.
Yeah, that was frustrating. But that long night thing, I'm gonna be on it, man. Hopefully, I see 2K put out a tweet recently, saying if you buy a Halloween
X,
some Halloween drip or whatever they put it, you're gonna get a double XP and stuff with that.
Ghostly Gallows is called.
Yeah.
Ghostly Gallows.
Yeah. So that's gonna be interesting as well. This is why, and this is a thing, man. This is why when you grind too hard, and I see a lot of the grind heads are complaining because they got to level 40 in one day.
Yeah. To add to that, real quick, just to add to that, because I think this goes perfectly in line with that. People are boosting, like you're really boosting out there in 2K22. What's the need? Do you just want to put the game down? Is that what you're looking for? You guys are the same guys that will send out a tweet saying that it's too easy to hit level 40 while you boosted your whole way there.
100%.
Come on, guys.
So I don't
Stop
get a
the
point
nonsense.
Like to me, if you get it that fast, you're not really getting to enjoy the season. Because all these events now, after you hit 40, right? And let's say this Halloween event, if you're playing it, you're not gonna get any XP towards nothing.
Yep.
So
what's the point?
Yeah, what's the point? What's the point? You know what I mean? So that's the thing right there. I think 2K, it's on board. I think 2K need to do something to facilitate grinders. You understand? Similar to, I think we mentioned it last time on the BRUTALCITY podcast, like similar to Call of Duty, they got something to reward grind heads, like the camos. That don't matter, camos matter. You know what I'm saying? There isn't something on 2K like that. You know what I'm saying? So
similar to that, I think they could add things like similar to like a camo. They could add things where specific sneakers or
some unique something. Unique sneaker, unique jacket or something
that says you this.
Yeah, exactly. That sets you apart. And I think that's easy for them to implement if they just listen to the right people, 2K.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, those people that tell you to nerf steals 2K.
Yeah, we need you guys, all you investigators, you PIs, we need you out there on the job.
Find them.
Trying to find out.
Let's put them on blast. Find them. We need to put them on blast.
Yeah, big facts. Oh man, this is wild,
man. Wow. Hey. All right, and we go. This is the last thing, man. I want to know, right? Because remember, when the game dropped, I even put myself out on the limb and say, yo, this might be one of the best 2Ks. I put myself out on the limb with the steals being OP the whole. I was like, yo, this might be one of the best 2Ks because the experience was so on point. Now I'm gonna ask you, because you see a lot of content creators, their opinions, whatever. Wipe that out. I want your opinion. Where do you put this 2K? Is it gonna end up on your Mount Rushmore of 2Ks?
You know, like I said earlier, we came from an era where you did not, and I repeat that, you did not have to buy boosts to enjoy the game. So already 2K22 is hard to match up with that type of era. So my top game is 2K16.
Right.
My top.
Yes.
And I think as we, you know, I remember it was like maybe around 2K18 where you started to kind of need that. 2K19 for sure, 2K20 for sure.
I don't think I bought boosts in 16 or 17 for real.
Yeah, facts.
Or 15 so sure I didn't, for sure. No.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah.
But you know, we come from that era and it's like, man, remember that? It's like, damn, remember that time? So I'm like, all right, so we got 2K16. And I have to, as it stands right now, because we're just a couple weeks into these changes. Prior, I would say I agree with you, Brute. Just like you, it'll be on the Mount Rushmore. 2K22 was there. The balance. We felt defense. You felt strong. You felt like it mattered. Both ends of the floor mattered. That helped balance the game out. Now we're seeing a lack of balance. And I'm not knocking you defenders out there because I know a lot of you defenders are still going crazy with the high perimeter defense. I think perimeter defense is probably one of the most important attributes right now.
Yeah.
Even probably more so than
I think you need clamps more than ever now. So
look at that.
Bumps and Menace start working. Menace start working. I have a few different that tell me they're seeing that Menace badge pop up, and they have to get bumps on these speed guys or else they're dead. They're dead.
To add to that, because I did make a video about this as well. Yeah. How to stack these badges. I'll do this real quick. You got the Clans badge giving you a cutoff animation. The Menace badge then drops the offensive attributes on contact. The Pickpocket badge gets stronger when the offensive attributes are dropped down. Right. So it's more of a chance to poke the ball loose, and then Hustler allows you a nice little speed boost to get the rock.
Hustler is my favorite badge.
There you go, right? So, you know, if you make them badges work in tandem, bam, you can make something happen at least better than most defenders out there right now.
Facts. That's some great recommendations right there, man. So
I have to go. Yeah, I got two more. I think I'm gonna go 2K19. So first 2K16, 2K19, 2K20.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so I think because I really had fun with 2K19. The lockdowns were crazy. Again, defensive years. I kind of lean towards.
God, yo, that
boys could do everything. There was a lack of balance, but it's weird because it's hard to say there was a lack of balance there because
offense
you had knockdowns that were offense. Yes, right?
Because stretches was shoot contested. That was a shoot over those era. At the same time, but lockdowns were OP. But
there you go.
My God, offense was
that's
so
a good balance.
For real.
So I hit Legend in 2K20, so I definitely want to. That would be on my top. I played that one of the most, and then after that, right after that, would be so it quite doesn't. I don't know.
It didn't make it but it's still around. It's still there. It still have potential. It still got time though. Still got time. Let's hope. I highly doubt it, but let's hope. They see the light and decide to add some balance, more structure to the game. All right, my Mount Rushmore. All right, 16 for me, like everybody else. Yes, I know. Yes, everybody else. 16 is the best for me. 16 set itself apart. For sure, that's number one. Number two is 20 for me, man. 20, I played 20 the most. I played 20 the most, and 20 I felt had a good balance of defense and offense because that was the era of the two-way builds, the two-ways.
Yeah, the two-way builds were there.
Yeah, with two-way builds, man, and I made so much two-way builds, and I think it gave more flexibility in terms of build types, and it didn't have that much meta type builds. Like you were seeing, I was out there running with a two-way slash in play, and later in the year, I made a glass cleaning slash running at point guard. Like 6-7 glass cleaning slash. So you had so much flexibility in that one is for sure my number two. Number 3. Now this is where things start to get dicey, because now it's got a lot of blur lines. I ain't gonna front with you. I don't like 18 a lot. That's the least 2K I ever played. You know, we could put that out there. 17. Sad. I know a lot of people complain about 19. Me too. I have my thing, but I enjoy 19, man. I enjoyed 19. Like, I was out there cheesing with my lockdowns. 3 lockdowns. I was running point guard with my lockdowns, hitting fades with my lockdowns. So I really enjoy that. And yeah, I might have to put. I'm gonna put 15.
I know a lot of people have fun in 15, kind of cheesy stuff going on.
15
but it
was cheesy, but it was fun and it was new. It was new.
Yeah.
It was a trendsetter, so we understand he had a lot of mistakes, and we understand, like, we used to run out in the rec with everyone with their street drip on,
regular clothes,
and that was just fun. I had so much fun with that game. Yeah, the tall demigod builds was running wild, but whatever, it was fun, man. And that's what I think we start stepping away from, that fun factor. And you know, that's, yes, casual. That's why I always try to associate myself with more casual. I was just out there having fun and not worry about comp and this and that. You know what I mean? And I think that was, and I'm gonna leave this game off for now. But beginning of the year, I was out on a limb. I ain't gonna lie, I was because I was just having the fun factor I felt was back. I was like, yo, this game, 2K actually figured it out. Then the patches start dropping, and I'm like, yeah, this didn't.
Everything 2K touches turns to brown. Turns to rookie. Turns to rookie mode.
So
rookie
I'm gonna
brown
leave it out
shirt.
for now, man.
Come on.
I'm gonna leave it out for now.
We got veterans. We got veterans that, like myself, who've been playing the game since the very first release on Dreamcast. Allow us some due respect. Make modes for casuals, but don't make the game completely for casuals, you know. So we need that due respect.
That's it, man. I ain't gonna lie, because I really had so much hopes. Like, I really enjoyed this game. You know what I mean? And now it's just,
I'm still having fun. I hit old gym. I'm still having fun, but it's not the same as the beginning.
It's not the same as the beginning, and it feels a lot like 2K21 current gen to me right now.
Every day is getting closer to that. Where, you know, I remember I spent about the good first week or 2 weeks without, and I had to say this on stream as well. I had to say, yo, I have not said, come on, 2K. You know how every game, or almost every game in 2K, come on, 2K. And I went a good 2 to 3 weeks without even saying, come on, 2K, not once, where you felt like it was you. Mike Wayne put this in the Courtside Report, saying, if you make a mistake, you're going to feel like it's on you.
Yes. That was how it started.
And that's how we felt. It felt like that. Now we're starting to see more like, come on, 2K, you pass the rock, hit somebody in the face. You pass the rock, hits them in the back.
You have a high contest. You have a high contest shot, and it goes in, and
so wow.
And I'm like, oh, come on, 2K.
So a lot of scratching your head moments are starting to come about and happen more often. And you're just like, why, when, where? That's what's leaving it looking more like 2K21. I don't know. You guys let us know if you're watching still. Let us know in the comment section. Like, how do you see 2K22 evolving? Is it looking more like 2K21 to you guys? Is this your first year? If it is your first year, are you enjoying 2K22? Let us know in the comment section.
And let me know y'all Monk Rushmore, man, of 2Ks. Put it in the comment section. You know? Alright, man, that's where we're gonna close it off, man. The next episode in the books, man. You got any final thoughts to the people?
I do, man. I appreciate you guys tuning in. As you guys know, we just hit 50,000 subscribers.
Congrats,
I appreciate all the thank you. I appreciate all the love and support you guys have been showing our channel, our platform, Brute. I appreciate everything you've done for us, done for me. It's been an amazing ride, 2K22, and I just wanted to keep going. So 2K, you just need to bring your A game, and we'll be there for the ride. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Brutal City podcast. Appreciate you guys so much.
Yeah, man, and I'm going to give a big shout, man, to one of the supporters, man, actually giving us this background. I'm trying to find the exact that DM so I can give you full credit, man. I'm probably gonna give you a next episode because I'm gonna look for it, bro. But I do appreciate it, man. Super dope, man. I love it. I love it, man. We in a different studio today, man.
Yeah, so we should have started with that. Yeah. We're in a whole different studio, man. Meet us in Park Avenue if you want to get a live picture with us or something like that.
Yeah, we got y'all.
Come check us out. We on Park Avenue.
Don't know. All right, y'all, man. So have a blessed one. Be safe. Till the next one, man. Stay tuned out, and yo, we appreciate everyone saying, yo, we can't wait on the Shannon and Skip, man. We up there, man. Don't worry, man. We coming to take over trust. All right, yo. So have a blessed one. Be safe, y'all.
Easy, yeah.
Peace.